Hello gamers, welcome along to Ashes of Singularity. This is the Swiss Elimination tournament and the final match to decide the winner between GGTheMachine and Amelie. Both very good players of their own rights. First factories are down. And second engineers are out. We've got a mix coming out here now. We've got a couple of brutes along with archers. Archers are very good. We've got rockets. So he's got a mix of 2 to 1 this one. He's changed his strategy. Amelie is just sticking with the martyrs. Archers are very good at taking out Tech 1 frigates. Generally 1 hit kills. Maybe 2. But much faster at eliminating Tech 1 frigates than the brutes are. A rapid expansion by both parties. Machines going a northern route. Same with Amelie, perhaps reacting to GG's expansion in that direction. The machine has got more units to engage his martyrs, which just aren't going to stand a chance against these archers, but he is engaged in 2 fronts, taking care of the creeps that automatically spawn on uncaptured areas, and of course Amelie himself. Tech 2 cruisers are now popping out from the machine. Amelie is still on Tech 1, but coming out with some anti-air frigates. Pushing towards the centre Turinium generator. The machine will be able to hold that with his Zeus cruiser. Got an Athena there for backup, very good for anti-cruisers. There's a steady stream of units coming out from GG. But it's also got some lone units out here. It seems that he got flanked by Amelie. Was able to get some defences down there as the machine moved north to capture these regions. He isn't going to get any resources from any of these. Oh, I'm getting mistaken here now. My mistake, gamers. Not keeping track of the match. Stayed. GG is Amelie now. Right, here we go. Pushing in there, taking away these radioactives from Amelie. But Amelie should... Oh, I thought he was going to go in there. Yeah. That was a bit of a mistake, expecting that his cruiser could take on the Zeus. It failed to do so. And he's focusing his intentions on the middle of the map. Rightfully so, but it's still hurting him on radioactives. Not too much since he's actually got these radioactives over here for a moment. All over the place, we've got multiple fronts here that need defending. Not sure where that cruiser went. Perhaps he got popped by a turret up in the north. Can't see any clear winner at this point in the match. I'm not sure what Emilie's intentions were for that moment. But yeah, it's pushing in there. The machine is recapturing the Turanium generator. Amelie will need to counter that pretty quick. Doesn't want him to hold that. And a good mix of units there. You could potentially push the machine away from that Turanium generator. The machine bringing in some sentinel turrets. Very powerful turrets. Be able to one-hit kill most of his cruisers if he gets that completed. Amelie is get down a sensor post. A bit pointless at this point unless he was planning on to get some destructors in there. The machine is pushing in there, not giving Amelie a chance to get any sort of structure down. Down goes Serpentine turret by Amelie. It's not going to do too much against this army. So a good defense by Amelie, managed to push the machine back away. The machine is being able to reinforce his army, sending these units in again. Yeah, Amelie was a bit late in getting that destructor up to do anything. The machine just steamrolling through the generators. Making quick work of his factories. His cruisers could... Oh, these... Yeah, anti-frigate cruisers, yeah. Cleaned up the rest of his units. What the Maulers took care of the take-through cruisers. So Amelie wicking his wounds here. Failing to get more factories up though. It really does need to get a few more assemblies going. He is supporting this one, but really should be producing more of these to make use of the income he's got going. Got four armories by the machine, just pumping out his cruisers. Athenas. The machine just could sit here quite happily, hold this area. Not too much of a problem. We've got consistency of Maulers and yeah, mostly Maulers now he's pumping out. Amelie doing some damage to resources over here. Fine, just checking for vision. Got a little skirmish between these two here. The Athena made quick work of his cruiser, and if they hadn't, they certainly would have done. Machine just sitting there now, holding on. Attacking on different fronts though. Reclaiming lost territory. Few structures could have helped soften up this army over here at the moment, but he's still focusing on cruisers at the moment, and that isn't going to help. He's only got 3 factories pumping stuff out. I've got 4 in the other area. A couple of assemblers sitting here doing nothing. There's a crew and plenty of resources. It's just a waiting game, one which the machine will win unless Amelie can do something special. It's one of the things with Ashes of the Singularity, it does favour those who go on the assault rather than sit back and turtle. Machine moving down south now, doing more damage to Amelie's economy. Amelie countering, attacking, bringing half his unit mix. This is just turning into a slow death. Some minor engagement there, not fully committed. I expect that unit to be well dead. Minus 20,000, okay. Yeah, Amelie just sitting there. I don't expect Amelie to be able to recover from this, but it was a good match by both parties until that last at the end. Amelie just doing a final push. Just everyone thrown into the mix here. But just the amount of the Athenas in there made quick work of Amelie's army. Yeah, these pulverizers are a little too far out there. GG call by Amelie. The machine wins. And that is the end of the Swiss Elimination tournament. The victor goes to GG the Machine.